they got a Coca-Cola somewhere there. I'm ready to take a shot.
You got fucking, what's his name, was it? It's always a fucking Barnett's house.
Really like that.
Thanks. Chill.
J-Fo. What's good, dog?
Oh.
You don't know what's good.
Not the weather.
This wind?
It's good. It's jacket right now.
It's good.
Yeah.
My God.
Motherfuckers going ape shit.
Motherfucker just came out.
I
I
want
wanted
stabbing people. They're stabbing people with the headstock of his guitar.
That's
Yeah, you on camera.
It was professionally calm, but it's still wild at the same time.
I don't know how they did it, but they made an action phase. Might have been where they was playing.
Because actually, what was me? They have aspects now. It sounds horrible. Their aspects sound so bad. It's like
No, I didn't. You lied.
It's because they think.
Look at there. Look at there.
No, it's, first you rock her,
And you talk.
then you shock her,
Ah, yeah.
and then you stalk her.
I used the bowling ball.
Christ, the funniest thing that happened to Bryn was probably during What Lies Beneath practice and he getting caught smoking a cigarette by his mom. That was probably one of the funniest ones. You were there for that, weren't you?
Yeah, I was there.
Oh my God, he was just like, she's like, put it out. And he was just, okay, Momsy. First time I met Adam, I was hanging out with Grant. Grant was like, hey, we're gonna go hang out with this guy. He's fat and he's kind of weird. That's all I had for him. That's all I knew about him, going to meet this dude. He's fat and weird. But he turned out to be fatum. So, it's pretty cool.
It's like a sophomore year, I think, something like that when I met Bryn. English class. He overheard the music I was listening to on my phone and he kind of like poked me on my shoulder. He was like, yo, bro, what are you listening to? I think it was Kill Switch. We kind of got talking about it and he invited me over there to listen to What Lies Beneath after that. I started hanging out with all those dudes. Stayed loyal ever since. They got me into it. Helped me get to where I am now. Bryn and Adam both, actually. Everybody. First legit band I can remember ever coming from here was Misery Put in Place. Actual metal, like heavy. Josh Setterfield, Colton, TJ Bishop, Adam, Bryn.
We always had a really big interest in, heavy music, and, we all came from, kind of fucked up backgrounds. Everybody's shit stinks, but, we found a way, through hardcore to express and get rid of all that pinned up bullshit instead of going out like all these, fucked up kids going and, just being fucking stupid and shooting each other and, going to jail for just dumb shit, I mean, do what you do. I don't give a fuck what you do, I'm not straight edge or nothing like that, but don't let it control you. Don't let it be what you are. Be you, but with that. That's what we wanted to do. We wanted to get out there and, say, hey, come fucking party with us. That's what we wanted to do, is just party, and we loved, playing music. And, me and Setter Sweeps, we grew up skateboarding together and playing Halo, and, we just, one day he was like, hey, man, I've got a guy that wants to start a band. Are you down? I was like, fuck yeah, I'm down. Let's start a fucking band. We just, started playing, and we, started a band inside of Josh's dining room in his house, and, just migrated from there, going from different styles, adding in different things. But no matter what we did, we always put our 100% into it, and we always put our heart into it. It's one thing I can say about both of them was they were in it, for, they were in it for the love of music and for the love of everybody around them in the scene. Because, whether or not they knew your name or knew who you were, they were glad you were here and, they loved you. They were that type of person. Bryn was one of the most heartfelt people, he was.
It's really important to remember too, like, the group of friends that they were involved in it, like, got all that music and stuff like that going, like how good of friends they were, what friendship meant, what being loyal meant. Like, the best group of friends I've ever met and come across in my life are those guys that were over there every day at Josh Setterfield's house. What Lies Beneath, Misery Put in Place, all that stuff that was going on. All those dudes, like, they were really good friends. They were good musicians and, like, all that's great, but they were really good people too. Like, really big hearts, gnarly looking dudes. Look like they come straight from a stage, but really good dudes.
Dude, I watched every Blue Colin video and I've watched Mac Ryder.
It was really crazy because the night before it happened, I was actually with them, and me and Matt were over there, and just hanging out. We were just talking like, yeah, man, let's get something going again. Let's start, getting some music going and, you know, get back into this shit. Because, I mean, we were out of it for a while because, you know, Adam had to go and, you know, do his rehab thing, which, you know, we fully supported. But, you know, he came back and it was time to get started again, you know, with music. And the fact that we didn't get to is the reason why we're here today. You know, we're, you know, saying goodbye to them as, you know, the only way we know how to. Just sitting there making fun of Matt, telling him what a piece of shit he was the entire time. Everybody here can relate to that.
Yeah.
I was like, what is that? No, that's not.
But I don't know, man. Like I woke up and, you know, I had Bishop call me 100 times. You know, he told me, and, you know, it was just like, it was unreal. It's still unreal today, man. Like I can't even describe to anyone else how it feels, but they already know because they're feeling the same thing. The ones that were as close to them as, you know, I was.
Yeah. I know I was shocked when I found out.
People, even though it was a small amount, people still come out and support. No matter how big the crowd is tonight, you know, the energy will probably still be there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they'll be here with us. You know, I'm not even gonna bullshit. I'll sit to myself, and, you know, I used to go to a Bryn, you know, all the time for advice for just, you know, life problems, anything that's going on, you know, just with whatever's going on in my life, I could call Bryn and I would just be like, bro, like, guide me, influence me, teach me. You know, you were, you know, somebody that, you know, I could honestly relate to, and you could give me a personal and black and white opinion about something, and I really admired that. And I really missed that because whenever it hit me for the first time that they're really gone and they're not just on vacation somewhere was whenever I went to pick up my phone and I was like, man, I need to talk to somebody right now, you know. I miss my son, and, you know, I want to, you know, relate to someone right now that's kind of going through the same thing. And I went to hit Bryn up, and I realized that Braylon is going to grow up without his father, and that inspires me to be the best father I can because I know Bryn would really have wanted me to. Adam too. You know, I'm not just going to sit here and talk about one or the other just over
The same person,
yeah,
like brothers do. That's probably the most important thing somebody can take from anything from them too. Just like how close they were, the friendship they had. Like Adam leaving the rehab, Bryn still being there for him every day. Bryn having a kid, and Adam still being there for him. These guys still staying in contact with them. And, I mean, like I cannot stress that enough. Like how good it is, and like what loyalty and friendship meant to those guys. Like that's the most important thing about everything we do when we get together and play music.
long hair. I'm gonna fucking do windows on
Oh, there it is. There's the Don Vito. Hold on, Miss Seiji.